I made a friend and I put him here, but where did he go? Oh, there he is. I rescued him and gave him some leaf. Oh, don't you dare. Oh. Oh, she's so stinky.
I can't hear them. I can't hear them.
Clavicular, not testicular. Hi, so I've just washed my face and I thought I'd film me doing my makeup. I was gonna say, like, I've got a weird camera angle going on because I got a tripod, but it's kind of too high if I put it directly in front of me, so I have it to the side. So I kind of feel like Dream in his face reveal because you're only going to be seeing this angle, but I hope it works. Toner. But basically, I guess I could talk a little bit about like what I want my channel to be doing really, or why I started and what my videos are trying to get across. But oh, I just got a bit of sun, that's nice. But yeah, I just want to document my summer because I feel like over summer it's so easy to just rot pretty much. And even if I am doing stuff, sometimes if you're not documenting or recording it, or you're not really like active and present during it, you kind of forget what you've done, and it's easy to look back and think you just wasted all your time. But contradictory, because some people feel like, you know, if you're filming the moment, you're not really in it. But I feel like as soon as it feels more intentional, like as soon as I get my camcorder out, I feel like I'm in the moment, appreciating it for what it is, because it's a hobby. It's another hobby to do in the summer to avoid rotting even more, and especially because it's only me and my brother at home at the minute. Usually I'm used to like having summer for the first few months at home by myself, but my brother's just done his GCSEs, so he also has a big summer. But he was actually home earlier than me because I stayed at uni for a bit longer. But I think he was also bored out of his mind, to be honest, because GCSE summer's a tricky one. Like, you have all this time, all these months on for your summer holidays that you haven't had before, but you can't drive, you don't really have any money. If you have friends that live close to you, you're fine. Or you live in a big town and there's stuff to do, but alas, we do not. Get in the slump of like, oh, no one's gonna see me, I'm not leaving the house, so why should I do makeup? I can't be arsed. Washing off mascara at the end of the day, because I layer it up. So my eyelashes are like thick and crusty the whole day, and then finally taking it off is a bit of a challenge, and it's a bit of an arduous task, but especially if you leave it to the last minute before you want to go to bed like I do. So, you know, sometimes it's nice to just avoid doing makeup, but also I feel like it does make me feel a bit more productive in the day. But I'm still in the moisturising stage. I take ages, but I'm just doing SPF now. I don't know if I do too much of it, to be honest, but I mean, better safe than sorry, I guess. This one, if you're interested. I like it because it's not as, like I found, before I think I just used like a Nivea one or Boots Own, but they felt kind of heavy and greasy on my skin, and I'm just like always shiny, so it didn't help that. Actually once, I was at uni, and I was walking from, it doesn't really matter where I was walking, but I was walking from the bus stops to go study in a cafe, and it was really sunny, so I couldn't really see what was going on in front of me, and I guess the sun was shining on my forehead, which will be relevant to the story later on. This man was walking, or student, he was my age, but he was walking directly in front of me going the opposite way. So I was like, okay, I'll move to get out of the way of you, to get out of your way, so that we can go past each other. And then no, he moved back in my path while I was walking. And then I tried to move out the way again and he did it again, and I was like, okay, this is intentional. And then I had my earphones in, so I didn't really hear what he said the first time. But he said like, your forehead, you have a nice forehead or something. I was like, am I hearing this correctly? He tried to say it like 3 times. So it's not even I was mishearing him. The first time I had my earphones in and I was like, oh, what did this man just try and tell me about my forehead? So I took my earphones out, I was like, oh, sorry, what did you say? It's like, you have a really nice forehead, by the way. Thank you. Thing is, I didn't take that as a compliment, because I don't know if he was saying that because my forehead had become a hazard because it was so shiny, because the sun was shining on it, so like maybe it was blinding him, I don't know. But I took it as more of a, I need to fix my forehead situation. And that's why I switched SPF, because I thought I was too shiny. Too shiny to the point where it was drawing attention. He could have just meant I have a nice shape forehead, I mean, I don't really know. It's kind of big. I usually say that you could play a game of football on my forehead, but I also don't really fill in my eyebrows because I feel like everyone has a phase in year 9 where skirt is the shortest and makeup is the worst. Yeah, I used to fill in my eyebrows to be like the Instagram baddie 2016 eyebrows, but I don't trust myself to do it since because I'm so scared. Even if I just like lightly fill it in, I'm scared that they're gonna look shit and I'm not gonna know because I didn't know for such a long time. I even went to go get them threaded and I went with makeup on for some reason, but the lady who was threading my eyebrows was like, as she was wiping it off, she was like, why do you do this to yourself? And I didn't even take her advice, I just thought, she doesn't get it. Mascara is, I love mascara. I go through it like I eat it for breakfast, lunch and dinner. I love it. I like layer it on so thickly. You'll see. I curl my eyelashes really aggressively to the point where they're literally upright and like touching my eyelid. Once I did that and they actually snapped and like broke off in half. But since then I started using lash serum, which I think has worked because they look longer even too and they just fall out less. I used like the L'Oreal one and I've had good experience. I do it every night, so discipline. I actually feel like I need to do this in the other mirror, so BRB. Whenever, oh, that's what they look like curled, by the way. Well, I don't really know how to describe how I do. I kind of clump them together. My brother tells me it looks like I have 4 eyelashes on each eye, but I don't know, I like that look. And then I always do bottom lashes as well. Okay. Makes such a big difference. By the way as well, I hope I explained the forehead guy's story coherently, because I feel like I didn't. This is my first time like properly talking to the camera, so apologies if it is incoherent. It was just one of those moments where it's like, did I just hallucinate what literally just happened right in front of my eyes? And I didn't hear it the first time. I didn't even shy away from just like, oh okay, maybe I won't verbalize this thought. He had to make sure I knew about my forehead. Yay, eyes done. They are really messy, but I'll clean it up. Next I do blush, and I use this stick. It's got highlighter and blush in the same thing. I just use both from here. I always feel like I look like Pikachu when I do that, before I blend it. Now highlighter, I just do my inner corners and cheekbones. I use this lip liner. I like it because it's really smudgy. And I blend it out. It is really messy, but I clean it up, so. I do this Maybelline gloss next. It's like a gloss lip balm. Well, they call it a glaze, so I guess it's that. Thing is, it never really goes on very evenly, so I always just blend it in afterwards as well. And I use the leftover on my finger as blush. Okay, now I need to clean everything up. First, I'm just gonna put even more mascara. And then lastly, I just do very small wing of eyeliner. And I don't really care if it's uneven or looks bad or smudgy, because I usually just smudge it anyway. Okay, I think they are wonky, not only in length, but like how the angle at which they go up, but her hair is so malleable. You can do middle part. Sorry, it's kind of hard to do one-handed. Or you can just make it defy gravity and give her an antenna so she can contact the mothership.